This is System Software and Compiler Lab Experiment number 6. In this exercise, we are going to see single pass assembler for SIC. So as we all generally know, this is the exact basic diagram, that is the assembly language program using an assembler is converted, that is using a linker, and then we obtain the exe code of the program, that is the machine language. The equivalent object code is being obtained. So now let us see how we are going to obtain this single pass assembler, and I have done the coding using Java, that is NetBean, and then yes, here as you can see we have input, that is there's a separate op tab that is present in a different text file, then the input is in a different text file, then the symbol tab is in a different text file. So we are actually gonna paste all of those three text files into this one, that is, as you can see, this is the sixth exercise, so I've named it as compiler 6. So here all the three text files, that is the opcode, PGM, and all of them are being pasted here in this package, so that the values or whatever data is there inside the text file can be accessed. So as usual, all the packages are being imported, and then here when there's an exception that is being thrown, then I've created many classes and also variables through which these are all the predefined functions and variables. As you can see, the hash table, then buffer reader BR, this is for reading and writing, and then as you can see I've also pasted the location of these text files where they're actually present in. Only then it can trace the roots. Then as you can see I have declared a variable called LC, that is least count. I have initialized it to 0 and start is equal to 0, and in the for loop I'm giving the value of line equal to br dot, that is the object name dot read line. Read line is a predefined string function which reads the line, and as you can see that if the line contains start, then the string of C, that is we have given an array of string C, and that will be given, the line will be splitted up, and the title will be given as C of 0. Then if the length is equal to 3, if the length is 3, then start is equal to integer dot parseInt, and there are two values that are being passed. One is an array integer and another one is a normal integer. Then your least count is again set to start. Else if it is not equal to 3, then start will become 0 and your least count is set to start. And the write object dot write line plus the new line, this is being written into the file in the output. Otherwise, if it is not a line and it contains end, then what happens is least count will become pass1 symbol update, and then there are 5 values that are being passed. Otherwise, if it contains line, if it is a line and it contains end, then what happens is it writes integer dot to hex string, and here also two value least count is being passed. Then we are declaring an integer variable called length, which is assigned as least count minus start. So again value of LC is again assigned to start, and we are actually closing the function using both of the objects, that is BR and WR, and we are creating another object buffer reader BR1, which is again given to the text file, as you can see here, and another new for loop is created which contains the condition that is not equal to null, and then if the line contains start, then it starts executing this way. It will give an output of H, then the title, then the till symbol, then 26 integer to hex string, and string the start value is being passed, and again the till symbol is given. And otherwise if the line contains end, then it will print E and the till symbol, then 26, that is this is the predefined function which is used to execute the code. And otherwise if it is not, if the line is not end, then what happens is the LC is equal to pass2, and the 5 values are again being passed, that is line, OP, sim, and LC, and start. Now the object is being closed. So further on, when we move down again, we have private static string 26. That is the functions are being defined here. As you can see, we actually use the functions. Then the function definition is being happening here, pass 1 and pass 2. So in pass 2, what's happening is it accepts all of these parameters, and the assignment is happening here. String object code is equal to T, and then again 26, that is the predefined function that we are using here, which actually finds the length of the word. And if the opcode dot contain key, if it is character of 2, then the object code will be equal to the object code plus the tilde symbol, and again the 26 function is being called and the values are being passed, and here a simple addition takes place of these arrays. And you will have to print the object code. Otherwise, then if the line contains RESW, then the least count will be equal to least count plus 3 into the integer dot %, of the array. Otherwise, if it contains RESB, then least count is equal to LC plus integer dot %, C of 3. That is the array. Otherwise, if it contains word WORD, then the object code is equal to the object code tilde plus 26 is another predefined functions where the array is being passed, and the output, that is the print ln statement is given, that is object code is outputted. Now the least count is being returned. Now we have another public static integer, that is pass 1. We just saw pass 2's definition. In pass 1 symbol update, we again have many parameters that are being passed, and then here also similar to pass 2 happens here. That is, if opcode dot contain key of the array given, if that condition is satisfied, then again it checks for another 2 more conditions, that is C of 1. If it matches to the string, that is A to Z, then if it is not a symbol and it contains a key, then only after all these 3 if conditions satisfy, it comes into the loop. Here sim dot put of C of 1, that is the array, comma 0, else it will simply print that the label already exists. Then we are gonna write. So while writing, by using the predefined function 2 hex string, we are simply gonna give an output hash and the next new line. Then again if it is not a label, if it exists, then if it does not match any of the condition, then it is an invalid name. Then if it is a word, that is WORD, then again the following will be taking place. That is it will write in the write function, it will pass the values integer, then the function, and then the line, and the values are again rearranged. Otherwise, if it is RESW, as I said over there, just the same way, accordingly the values and the least count values will be getting resetted. And we have another function, that is hash table, that is ready op table. This is also another it throws an exception here, and using this here again BR, that is an object is created for the buffer reader, and the exact place where the folder is present, that is the location of the folder, is being again given as a parameter, and then the line is actually taken as the input, that is the string line, and using a for loop the proper conditions are provided. If the string and the line, the splitted line, if they both are equal, then op dot put of C of 0 comma integer dot %, that is the defined function, it is being passed, and then the object is being closed and operand is being returned. So now let's see how this program compiles. As you can see, the program is being run. As you can see, this is the output of the program. I'll show you the text files where the symbol tab, then the opcodes are present. So according to whatever information is present in that text, we will obtain the output. So yes, so this is one of the notepad which contains the code. So this is the actual code, the intermediate code, as you can see. copy, start, LDA, STA, STX. This is the actual code. And the next one is the opcode table. As you can see, the values of the opcode is given here. And the next one is the PGM. So according to this, the code is being generated. The question that was given, that is a single pass assembler, is being designed. So this is the end of the program. Thank you.